Well, after almost 2 years of blood, sweat, and a whole lot of pity, I have somehow tricked 100 people into liking my content. I have no future here. So, to help commemorate the occasion, I'm going to answer a bunch of questions you guys left in the comments for me. I was going to do it on camera, even got a little costume together and everything. But my little buddy, Logitech webcam over here said, no, if you record past 15 minutes, we're going to make all of the video automatically slower than what it once was, so make it impossible. We'll make it impossible for you to resync it no matter what you do. Waste 3 hours of your night, go to bed at 5 a.m., and then, blah! Our first question comes from Link's Plays. Link says, I'm a 99 subscriber, dude. One more and you've got this. Why, thank you. Just saw your channel on Google Plus Community, and I have to say, your editing is very impressive. What software do you use? I'd love to do similar text animations, but Sony Movie Studio is pretty damn basic. Keep up the good work, dude. First of all, Links, thank you for your sub. I use Adobe Premiere Pro to actually put the video together. I use Adobe Photoshop to assemble the thumbnails. And lastly, I use Adobe Audition to record any live commentary I may do, or the voiceovers for the review, or 4 videos I'm doing right now for the Q&A, because my fucking camera fucked up. In my personal opinion, Audacity will work just as well. Sony Vegas will work just as well, or in your case, Sony Movie Studio. The two are honestly very similar. They're not as streamlined as Premiere Pro is, in my humble opinion, but I'm sure a simple tutorial here and there will help you get the hang of it real quickly. If you want to, I could do a tutorial about how I edit certain shit in Premiere Pro and use all the other applications. But again, completely up to you guys. I could honestly go either way on it. Our next question comes from London Philo. London says, will you be doing videos on the tabletop version of Warhammer 40k? As much as I would like to, Warhammer 40k has a lot more miniatures involved with it than other tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, that's all I got. So, in order to do a Warhammer 40k video, I would need, like, actual lighting, maybe a handheld camera, or an actual camera, as long as it fucking works. Basically, I would need a lot more equipment to actually survey the table and the game going on itself. I can't just throw a bunch of PNGs together and use a PDF or two for reference, like I could get away with it in a Dungeons and Dragons video. Now that I think about it, that wouldn't be such a bad idea. Would any of you guys be interested in me covering Dungeons and Dragons, like what it is, how to play it, shit like that? The Sanity asks, will you be playing more Metal Gear Survive when it launches? That really depends on if you guys want to see it or not. Because based on its reception, I honestly don't see it raking in too many newer viewers. Like, the only way I'll do it is if you guys want to see, like, a haha, look at me run around, a funny man, or, like, a more in-depth review stemming off of the first impressions I got off the open beta. We got one over here from Cat Power. They send a little cat paw emoji. Come on, quick, think of a witty retort.
But can he do this? Huh?
We got a bit of a 2-for-1 here from Axton the meme guy. Axton asks, do you plan on doing other games on your channel? Yes, absolutely. Sea of Thieves, when that comes out, I've been very interested on how that's going to play out. Shadow of the Colossus? Maybe? Although it is middle-aged by internet logic. I'm definitely going to be covering the Dark Souls remaster. Now, whether that's me making a couple of videos on it or me live streaming the PvP really depends, because like most of the Soulsborne community, I hopped on the train during Dark Souls 3 because, I don't know, maybe just because of like the age I was at, or maybe I wanted a certain challenge from games. I just, for one reason or another, I hopped on the bandwagon at Dark Souls 3, so I never really got to experience Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne when they were like really popular and everyone was playing it. And I don't know, there's just something about actually being engaged in the PvP of Dark Souls 1 that just really got me really interested for how they're going to handle that. I guess you could say I really want to be invaded. Oh no. Axton also asks, do you think you'll get 200 subs? No! Well, let me reiterate that. Do I want 200 subs? Absolutely. Do I think I'll get 200 subs? Not in the slightest. because what most people don't consider is that there's two parts to growing your YouTube channel. There's making good content, I think, and there's publicizing the content. You know, going on Twitter, Facebook, a subreddit, just basically spreading the word to the farthest corners of the internet. That's honestly the only reason I even have a Twitter. I don't even post funny shit. I just use it as a backup sub box in the event that YouTube doesn't really notify all 3 people that actually rung the bell on my channel. Now that I think about it, I've been using this really cool website called Share. It's just this community of other small content creators, and it really just encourages you to support one another. Don't spam gibberish comments just to, you know, post something on the forum. No, like actually engage with one another and talk and be friends and support each other. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's where the vast majority of my viewers came from, is from Share. But other than that, I really don't see me getting 200 subs anytime soon, unless someone really likes one of my videos and just shares the shit out of it, and their friends happen to really like the video for whatever reason, or some channel just for some reason enjoys my content and gives me a shout out for whatever reason. Carbon Speed asks, when will you review Deep Space Waifu? When will you review Deep Space Waifu? Come on, man, Deep Space Waifu. The cops won't find you out. What are you talking about? Deep Space Waifu's really good. That was supposed to be a joke about pedophilia, but now I got water in places I didn't even know I had. Thank you for all your questions. Oh, it's seeping into my pants.